This is Thad Starch, Senior Loan Originator with Prime Source Funding, and this is your Rochester Real Estate Pro Tips of the Week. Today, I'm joined by Pat Stangl, Financial Representative with Country Financial. How are you today, Patrick?
I'm doing great, Thad. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here. One thing I wanted to touch base with you on, or ask you about, is what are some things that our clients should be looking for in an insurance agent as they go through the process?
Okay, well, I mean, that's a deep question, but I would say one of the things that really comes to mind is, people are out shopping for homeowners insurance, and yeah, I mean, there's a lot of companies out there. I quote against 100 or more per year, and everybody has their own little niche. For providing homeowners insurance. We provide some of the best in-depth value for your homeowners coverage on your primary investment. However, one thing that I like to talk about is the added value after the homeowner's sale. Usually people that are buying a home have a family, they have kids, they have a lot larger needs long term, and kind of my role as a financial representative is to really lock up a family's financial security overall. I'm looking long range at developing their path, okay, all the way to retirement. One thing that we do is look at a family locking up their financial security, and I like to use the metaphor or simile, if you will, of your financial security being like a ball of yarn, and you want to keep it nice and wound tight. And the fast-paced world we live in now, a lot of times things are coming unraveled, if you will. Now, you can have your property and casualty insurance with a company you see on TV. They're going to promise you the world. Then you can have your life insurance with another company you see on TV. You can have your financial planning with someone you can see on TV. And all these companies, they're not communicating with each other on your best interests. And so what I tell people is, hey, your financial security is like this ball of yarn. You throw it onto the living room floor. And these three vectors that I just talked about, where problems can happen quick, think of them like three frisky little kittens, okay? They're all going to come in and try and get at the ball of yarn and tear it apart. You got to chase them down. Okay, fix it yourself, reactionary process. One of the things that I can do for people, and my company, Country Financial, can do for people is bat two of those kittens out of the living room altogether, make all your problems come from one vector like a slow, fat cat. I can shield him off the ball of yarn right before he even gets there. But if he manages to get by and get a claw in it, start running, he's slow and fat. We can reel him in a lot quicker. More proactive process, have everything under one roof and really lock up your security. And so that's one of my roles. I look at families at protecting them long term as opposed to just getting them homeowners.
Sure. It's definitely some really good points there. It's definitely a lot easier to catch one big fat cat versus two small little kitties.
I think so, because I'm a fat cat myself. So.
That's really good points, and I really enjoy the visual there.
Yeah.
So now we're going to move into our mortgage pro tips of the week. I want to talk about revolving credit lines. Those are credit cards, lines of credit from your bank. When you're looking to buy a house, I would always recommend that you try to make sure that balance on that card or that credit line is below 50% of the maximum, just because it'll help build your credit score. Not only that, but it lowers your minimum monthly payment and really maximizes your purchasing power, including your maximum pre-approval amount and your credit score, which could help get you a lower interest rate and lower mortgage insurance. So those are two things right there that are really going to save you a lot of money over the course of your loan. So make sure to take a look at that. Give me a call if you have any questions on what your current balance looks like. I can help answer those questions.